Hey guys, it's Victoria, and I have with me a friend named Mike. Say hi, Mike.
Hi there.
What happened was I met him last week on the beach right next to my house, and we got to talking, and I asked him if he was born like this. He said yes. Well, no, I asked if you were in the military. I just went right out there and asked him, and because I'm not shy. And then we ended up talking, and he said, have you ever gone to the Mokulua Islands, which is across the way. It's about a mile away. And I said, yeah, I swim there a lot. And I said, have you ever gone? He said, no, obviously I couldn't go. But I said, oh my God, I have the perfect thing for you. Because a kayak, you need arms. And I have a kayak where we just bought it. And you do it with your feet. It's pedals. And you can get there with your feet, which is incredible. It's another option. So I said, you have to do this. You have to. And then he comes on Monday, which is today. He was so excited to go and everything. I had no idea if he could swim or not. I didn't know what to expect, so I went on my paddle board right alongside him. But I didn't know he was going to go zooming in, and he went really fast. He went really fast. So what happened was I ended up going alongside him, and then he was out there, and then my visual was I couldn't find him because my eyesight's not that great. And because the kayak is gray, it was camouflage, and I couldn't find him anywhere. And I'm like looking, and I'm like, but he seems like such a survivor. You're 43 years old. You lived here all your life. Now he lives in Oregon, and he came back here for a high school reunion. But I feel like, he drives a car,
Yeah,
slouch.
Yeah.
So I didn't really panic, but I was like a little bit worried in the back of my mind. And I'm like, well, where is he? I can't see anything. So I figured he's at the island. Now I see nobody at the island. It's totally stranded, which is unusual because there's usually people there, but because it's so early, we didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what to expect. So all of a sudden, I see him about 20 yards from the island. I see him all the way to my left, and I'm screaming. I don't think he could hear me. I don't know if I could hear him. And I'm like, are you alive? He's holding onto the kayak with one arm, treading water. I don't know for how long.
It seemed like forever, but maybe 5 minutes.
Oh my God, that's forever. And so, thank God he was trained in PE to, do treading. But anyway, for 3 minutes, right?
Yeah, all the high schoolers in Hawaii have to tread water to graduate.
Thank God. He managed to lift his arm for 1 second to show me that he's alive. I was so excited to see that he was alive. And because it looked like the boat tipped over. So he tipped over because the rudder on the back is controlled on the left side, and he had to turn to his left side from his right arm. Just crazy. Anyway, we found some people off to the side, and I screamed out, we need help. And they came over. I didn't want them to panic. I said, everybody's okay. They ended up dragging him in. First, I got into the paddle board, and then he went on my paddle board. I got into the kayak. He got on my paddle board, and they drifted him in. And some kid named Kai, who was a neighbor I just met, he was stand-up paddling, and he ended up bringing him back home, guiding him back home. Thank God, everybody's okay.
It was a great trip. I would have liked to have made it all the way without tipping over, but it made it more adventuresome and able to tell this awesome story. It was thanks to you.
Thank you.
So it was lots of fun. And
well, I have a story too now, obviously. It's going to be on YouTube. Anyway, so that's our story. I think the moral of the story is don't be shy and go over to people and ask them if they need help. Ask them if they need help. And if you're in trouble, always ask for help. Never, ever. I feel like I'm giving an instruction video to children, but it's true. You have to get out there and you can't be shy.
Speak up. Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid. Like he was just hanging out at this beach, and I just wanted to talk. So you never know who you can help.
Thank you again.
Thank you. Take care.